हेलो एवरीवन, स्वागत आप सभी का टॉपर्स फ्रेंड चैनल में। इस वीडियो में हम लेके आए हैं पंजाब हरियाणा हाईकोर्ट क्लर्क के लिए 21 इम्पोर्टेंट ऐसे जो एग्जाम में पूछे जा सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो इन ऐसे को जो है 2 वीडियो में कवर करने की कोशिश करेंगे। फर्स्ट वीडियो में जो है 10 ऐसे करेंगे और नेक्स्ट 11 ऐसे जो है वो इसके सेकंड पार्ट में आएंगे। तो एक बार देख लीजिए 21 ऐसे कौन से हैं जो पूछे जा सकते हैं। देखिए, सबसे पहले है डिजिटल इंडिया, स्वच्छ भारत अभियान, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, डी मोनेटाइजेशन, गुड्स एंड सर्विस टैक्स, जीएसटी, मेक इन इंडिया कैंपेन, रोल ऑफ मीडिया इन डेमोक्रेसी, इंपॉर्टेंट है ये। वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। कैशलेस इकोनॉमी भी इंपॉर्टेंट है। टेररिज्म इंपॉर्टेंट है। यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड, एनवायरमेंटल पॉल्यूशन, स्किल इंडिया, स्टार्टअप इंडिया, प्रधानमंत्री जन धन योजना, चाइल्ड लेबर जो चंडीगढ़ के पेपर में पूछा भी गया था, सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक हो गया, इंडिया एज एन इमर्जिंग सुपर पावर, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ योजना, प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना और द इंडियन स्पेस प्रोग्रामिंग। तो ये 21 ऐसे जो हम करने की कोशिश करेंगे, ठीक है, 2 वीडियो में। तो शुरू करते हैं। फर्स्ट 10 ऐसे करेंगे आज हम इसमें। देखिए, सबसे पहले जो ऐसे है वो डिजिटल इंडिया के बारे में है। तो लास्ट रिवीजन मान के चलिए, क्योंकि 10 तारीख को पेपर है, तो जल्दी से जो है इन्हें देख लीजिएगा। देखिए, डिजिटल इंडिया इज ए कैंपेन लॉन्च्ड बाय द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ऑन 1 जुलाई 2015 इन ऑर्डर टू ट्रांसफॉर्म इंडिया इनटू ए कंप्लीट डिजिटल कंट्री। द मेन पर्पस ऑफ डिजिटाइजिंग दिस मेन पर्पस जो था इसका, डिजिटाइजिंग दिस कंट्री इज टू मेक अवेलेबल ऑल द गवर्नमेंट सर्विसेज एट इजी रीच टू द सिटीजन्स ऑफ इंडिया। तो मतलब मेन पर्पस बताया कि डिजिटल इंडिया का मेन पर्पस क्या था कि लोगों तक जो भी सर्विसेज है, गवर्नमेंट सर्विस, वो आसानी से पहुंच सके। ठीक है, थ्रू डिजिटल इंडिया प्रोग्रामिंग द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट एम टू क्रिएट जॉब्स फॉर 18 लाख पीपल एंड ब्रिंग इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ अराउंड रुपीज 4.5 lakh crore in the country. The program will be supervised and managed by the Digital India Advisory Group, which will be led by Indian Ministry of Communication and IT. The cost of this programming is estimated about rupees 1.13,000 crore. It is one of the most expensive campaign carried out by the government in digital sector. For effective implementation of the Digital India initiative, the program has been divided into 3 parts. 3 parts में divided किया गया. The creation of digital infrastructure, delivering service digitally or digital literacy. Through the Digital India package, the Indian government looks to bring about the 9 different revolutions in the country. These are expounded below in the following paragraphs. Government intend to lay national optical fiber network in all 2.5 lakh gram panchayat. The government plan to provide a nationwide information infrastructure by March 2017. Digital India initiative aim to enhance the process and delivery of different government service through e-governance with payment gateway, UIDAI, EDI and mobile platform. It also intend to deliver the school certificate, voter ID card, etc. सब कुछ जो है ऑनलाइन किया गया. The initiative also looks to provide internet service to almost 2.5 lakh villages by March 2017 and 1.5 lakh post office in the coming 2 years. तो जो था इसके अंदर जो काम हुए या होने थे वो सारे जो है आपको डिफाइन करने हैं अच्छे से. ठीक है, The program may also focus on providing electronic services to people related with education, health, farmer security, justice and financial inclusion through e-Kranti service. Through Digital India initiative, Indian government aims to increase network penetration and mobile connectivity in all villages by 2018. As a part of the drive, the government is focusing on zero import of electronic by setting up smart energy meters, mobile, micro ATM, consumer and medical electronics. तो जो पॉइंट आपको पेपर में याद रही, अगर पूछा जाता है तो सिर्फ वही लिखिए. बाकी आपको जो पता है इसके बारे में आप अपनी तरफ से जोड़ सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो सिर्फ आपको ये देखना है कि क्या क्या हुआ है और क्या आप पेपर में लिख सकते हैं. एज ए part of the drive, the government is focusing on zero import of electronic. Okay, हो गया. Establishing Wi-Fi facilities on all university across the nation is also a part of the Digital India programming. Under the programming, email would be made the main mode of communication. The government looks to make all information easily available to the citizens through online hosting of data. ठीक है, तो मेन चीज क्या थी इसकी कि हर एक चीज जो है बंदे तक घर बैठे पहुंच जाए. ठीक है, इजीली अवेलेबल हो जाए ऑनलाइन. ठीक. Another important initiative of Digital India is to establish BPO sector in northeastern state by 2020. The program intend to train around 1 crore students from village and small town for the IT sector. Okay, top CEO from within the country and also abroad fully welcomed and supported the Digital India initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi by committing to invest a whopping 68 billion rupees 4.5 lakh crore towards the cause. Even the people of India welcomed this initiative wholeheartedly by making Digital India tricolor DP as their profile picture in a social media. ठीक है, तो किसने लॉन्च किया, कब लॉन्च किया, ये वाला सबसे मेन अगर पूछा जाता है, अगर डिजिटल इंडिया ऐसे, तो डिजिटल इंडिया आई थिंक पूछा भी गया था, एसएससी में पूछा गया था शायद, तो इनमें से कोई एक स्कीम जो थी वो पूछी गई है एसएससी में, तो पूछी जा सकती है। बाकी इसमें जो और भी है, टेररिज्म हो गया, चाइल्ड लेबर हो गया, वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट हो गया, रोल ऑफ मीडिया एंड डेमोक्रेसी हो गया, रोल ऑफ मीडिया एंड डेमोक्रेसी ये यूपीएससी में भी आया हुआ है, तो इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये सारे आपको पता होने चाहिए। चलिए नेक्स्ट ऐसे पे चलते हैं। नेक्स्ट है व्हाट इज स्वच्छ भारत अभियान। स्वच्छ भारत अभियान इज ए नेशनल क्लीनलीनेस कैंपेन एस्टैब्लिश्ड बाय द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। दिस कैंपेन इज कवरिंग 4041 statutory town in order to clean road, street and infrastructure of the India. It is mass movement has run to create a clean India by 2019, मतलब 2019 तक जो था इसको मोटिव क्या था, मतलब 2019 तक स्वच्छ भारत अभियान के तहत पूरे भारत को साफ की सफाई करना। इट इज स्टेप अहेड टू द महात्मा गांधी ड्रीम ऑफ स्वच्छ भारत फॉर ए हेल्दी एंड प्रोस्पेरियस लाइफ। दिस मिशन वाज लॉन्च्ड ऑन द 2nd of October 2014, 145th बर्थ ऑफ एनिवर्सरी ऑफ बापू, और टारगेट था कि इसे कंप्लीट कर सके 2019 में, जो 150 बर्थ एनिवर्सरी थी जो बापू की, उस तक। ठीक है, तो 2 अक्टूबर 2014 जब बापू की 145th एनिवर्सरी, तब इसे शुरू किया गया था, और खत्म करने का जो लक्ष्य रखा गया वो 150 बर्थ एनिवर्सरी पर रखा गया था। ठीक है, दिस मिशन हैज बीन इम्प्लीमेंटेड टू कवर ऑल द रूरल एंड अर्बन एरियाज ऑफ इंडिया अंडर द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ अर्बन डेवलपमेंट एंड द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ ड्रिंकिंग वाटर एंड सैनिटेशन अकॉर्डिंगली। तो सबसे पहले तो वही कि कब शुरू किया गया, किसने लॉन्च किया गया और किस दिन लॉन्च किया, ये 3 चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट है। फिर किस मंत्रालय के द्वारा इसे किया गया ये भी लिख दीजिए। ठीक है, द फर्स्ट क्लीनलीनेस ड्राइव ऑन 25th September 2014 of this mission was started by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi earlier to its launch. नीड क्या है, जरूरत क्या है स्वच्छ भारत अभियान की? Below I have mentioned some points providing the urgent need of स्वच्छ भारत अभियान in India. क्या क्या है देखिए। It is really very essential to eliminate the open defecation in India as well as making available toilet facility to everyone. तो सोच जो था बेसिकली इसमें यही था कि टॉयलेट्स बनाए जाएं, जो बाहर लोग जाते हैं वो ना जाएं, ठीक है, क्योंकि उससे गंदगी फैलती है, तो उसी से रिलेटेड था। इट इज नीडेड इन इंडिया टू कन्वर्ट द इनसैनिटरी टॉयलेट्स इनटू फ्लशिंग टॉयलेट्स। इट इज नेसेसरी इन order to eradicate the manual squeezing system. It is to implement the proper waste management through the scientific process, hygienic disposal, reuse and recycling of the municipal solid waste. It is to make India a clean and green India. It is to bring the dream of Bapu to really come true. Swachh Bharat cess. Swachh Bharat cess is an improvement in the service tax by 0.5% on all the services in India. It was started by Finance Ministry to collect some fund from each and every Indian citizen for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan in order to make it a successful campaign. Everyone has to pay extra 50 paise for each 100 rupees as service tax for this cleanliness campaign. Conclusion देख लीजिए। We can say Swachh Bharat Abhiyan a nice welcome step to the clean and green India till 2019. As we all heard about the most famous proverb that cleanliness is next to godliness. We can say surely the Clean India campaign will really bring godliness all over the country in few years if it is followed by the people of India in effective manner. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट है ग्लोबल वार्मिंग। ग्लोबल वार्मिंग इंपॉर्टेंट है, देखिए इंट्रोडक्शन एंड मीनिंग। द राइज इन अर्थ सरफेस टेम्परेचर एज ए कॉन्सिक्वेंस ऑफ ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट इज कॉल्ड global warming. The greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and other pollutants absorb more heat from the sun than it radiate back. ठीक है, ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस सबको पता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड होती है, मीथेन होती है, तो ये सारी लिख दीजिएगा। दिस कॉजेज एन इंक्रीज इन द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ हीट इन एटमोस्फेयर। ओके, लेकिन ग्लोबल वार्मिंग के लिए जो सबसे ज्यादा जिम्मेदार होती है वो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ही होती है, CO2 होती है। द थिकनिंग ऑफ अर्थ एटमोस्फेयर बिकॉज ऑफ प्रेजेंस ऑफ इंक्रीज्ड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड अदर ग्रीन हाउस गैसेज इज कॉल्ड ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट। कॉज क्या है, कारण क्या है ग्लोबल वार्मिंग के? डिफोरेस्टेशन, ठीक है, जो पेड़ों को काटा जा रहा है, एंड इंडस्ट्रियल एमिशन रिजल्ट टू एन इंक्रीज ग्रीन हाउस गैसेज सच एज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड अराउंड अर्थ surfaces. These greenhouse gases traps and absorb atmospheric heat and ultimately causes global warming and increase Earth's surface temperature. Effect and impact of global warming. If global warming continue, the world would be in danger. ठीक है, अगर ग्लोबल वार्मिंग ऐसे ही बढ़ता रहा तो खतरा तो होगा ही. द मेजर इफेक्ट एंड इम्पैक्ट ऑफ ग्लोबल वार्मिंग आर क्लाइमेट चेंज. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग इज कॉजिंग climate change. The world is becoming warmer and warmer. There is also prediction of regional climate changes along the ecosystem. Sea level change. One major consequence of global warming arising out of greenhouse effect is the rise in sea level. Four major changes take place prior to this. They are thermal expansion, mountain glacier melting, Greenland ice sheet melting, and polar ice sheet melting. Thus, the coastal cities and ports may be submerged under seawater. Many islands may vanish from the Earth's surface as well as from the world map. ठीक है, मतलब धीरे धीरे जो है आइलैंड खत्म हो जाएंगे वर्ल्ड मैप से बिल्कुल ही, अगर सी लेवल इस तरीके से बढ़ता रहा तो. चेंज मतलब चेंज वही उसका स्तर जो है वो बढ़ता रहे. ठीक है, तो बहुत सारे आइलैंड जो है वो नक्शे पर आपको दिखाई भी नहीं देंगे. Okay, water balance. Although changes in sea level have received much publicity, problem of water availability are likely to be more serious and perhaps more expensive to solve. In future, warmer world will face water crisis in some parts while in other regions it will be better than it is now. There is uncertainty regarding regional forecast of future precipitation as warming of global makes it difficult to predict. Also, pattern of agriculture changes or effect on ecosystem in general are fairly unpredictable. Human health. The human health is put at risk because of global warming. In recent years, there have been newer reports of spread of major tropical disease with changing climate. As the earth becomes warmer, more and more people are likely to be affected by tropical disease. ठीक है. How to prevent global warming? The problem of global warming can be controlled by minimizing the emission of greenhouse gases into the environment. The following preventive step would have help save the earth from the harmful effect of global warming. Laws. The laws that governs pollution and greenhouse gases should be followed. ठीक है, तो कानून को फॉलो करना चाहिए. रिडक्शन इन थर्मल पावर जनरेटिंग स्टेशन. रिड्यूस डिपेंडेंस ऑन थर्मल पावर फॉर आवर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नीड वुड हेल्प टुवर्ड्स रिड्यूसिंग द क्वांटिटी. इफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन द एनवायरमेंट. The use of fossil fuels for generating conventional energy is a measure of greenhouse gases. We should not waste paper. हमें पेपर को वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. We can save paper by keeping document in electronic format and by not printing emails. Planting trees. Tree absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Trees are helpful in reducing the problem of global warming. तो पेड़ लगा के. Sharing our car. We can share our car while going to office or performing other scheduled activities. On one hand, we will save money and on another hand, we will emit less greenhouse gases. Okay, तो ये कुछ वो बताए थे तरीके कि किस तरीके से आप जो है ग्लोबल वार्मिंग से बच सकते हैं. ओके, चलिए नेक्स्ट जो है डीमोनेटाइजेशन. इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, एसएससी सीजीएल में पूछा गया था. व्हाट इज डीमोनेटाइजेशन? डीमोनेटाइजेशन इज ए प्रोसेस बाय विच ए सीरीज ऑफ करेंसी विल नॉट बी लीगल टेंडर. द सीरीज ऑफ करेंसी विल नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल as valid currency. The same thing happens with the rupees 500, rupees 1000 note demonetization in India. The main objective of this move was to curb the black money, corruption and fake money. Okay, तो विमुद्रीकरण जो था भारत में भी हुआ था. ठीक है, तो उसी के बारे में बताया. पहले डिमोनेटाइजेशन की डेफिनेशन लिखिए कि होता क्या है. यही चीज सेम चीज जो है इंडिया में हुई थी. किस नोट्स के साथ? 500 रुपए के नोट और 1000 नोट के साथ हुई थी. ठीक है, जो कंप्लीटली बंद कर दिए गए थे वो चलेंगे नहीं. ओके, व्हाट आर द कॉज ऑफ डिमोनेटाइजेशन? देयर कैन बी मैनी कॉज ऑफ डिमोनेटाइजेशन इन एनी इकोनॉमी. सम ऑफ देम आर इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ न्यू करेंसी, ब्लैक मार्केटिंग, करेंसी स्टोरेज, करप्शन एंड अदर. मतलब बहुत सारे रीजन हो सकते हैं विमुद्रीकरण यानी डिमोनेटाइजेशन के. ओके, there will be excess fake currency in the economy is main reason of demonetization. What happened on demonetization? On 8th November 2016, Government of India had announced that from today onward, rupees 500 and 1000 rupees note will not be a legal tender. This means that 500 and 1000 rupees note will be accepted by anyone except the organization declared by the government. ठीक है, मतलब जो सरकारी वो थी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, सिर्फ वही जो थी उन्हें ले सकती थी, बाकी कोई एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा. दे कैन चेंज द करेंसी फ्रॉम द बैंक एंड पोस्ट ऑफिस टिल 13 दिसंबर 2016 की वो अपनी करेंसी को 30 दिसंबर 2016 तक चेंज करवा सकते हैं. इम्पैक्ट क्या था? Pros and cons. There is huge impact of demonetization of Indian economy. These 500 and 1000 notes contribute more than 84% of money circulation. This decision has a direct impact on money circulation. Pros क्या है? Attack on black money holders. ठीक है, मतलब लाभ क्या है इसके? And of terrorist funding, and of huge donation towards a cashless economy, transparency, हवाला ट्रांजेक्शन एंड ये सारे जो थे इनसे लाभ हुए, या कह लीजिए प्रॉस। कौन हानि क्या हुई इनसे? रश एट बैंक, मतलब बैंकों में भीड़ ज्यादा हुई। शॉर्टेज ऑफ मनी टू कॉमन पीपल, मतलब आम आदमी को पैसों की कमी हुई। प्रॉब्लम फॉर हाउस वाइफ्स, शॉर्ट टर्म इन्फ्लेशन, इफेक्ट ऑन मैरिज सीजन। तो ये कौन से? कंक्लूजन क्या है? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट रिसेंट डिसीजन टू डीमोनेटाइज द हाई वैल्यू करेंसी इज वन ऑफ द मेजर स्टेप टुवर्ड्स द इरेडिकेशन ऑफ ब्लैक मनी इन इंडिया. The demonetization drive will affect some extent to the general public, but for larger interest of the country, such decisions are inevitable. Also, it may not curb black money fully, but definitely it has major impact in curbing black money to large extent. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट जो है वो है जीएसटी, गुड्स एंड सर्विस टैक्स. इंट्रोडक्शन देखिए. द गुड्स एंड सर्विस टैक्स जीएसटी इज ए वैल्यू एडिड टैक्स दैट रिप्लेस ऑल इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स. Indirect tax like sales tax, entertainment tax, entry tax, state cess, central excise duty, service tax, additional excise duty, additional custom duty levied on goods and service by the government, both central and state. Once it is implemented, the GST is a consolidated tax based on a uniform rate of tax fixed for both goods and service. All goods and service, leaving aside a few, अल्कोहल, टोबैको, पेट्रोलियम प्रोडक्ट्स, मतलब अल्कोहल, टोबैको, पेट्रोलियम और प्रोडक्ट्स, इन पर जीएसटी लागू नहीं होता है. विल बी ब्रॉट इनटू द जीएसटी एंड देयर विल बी नो डिफरेंस बिटवीन गुड एंड सर्विस. ठीक है, तो ये याद रखिए. ये जनरल अवेयरनेस में भी क्वेश्चन पूछा जा चुका है. ठीक है. सम फैक्ट अबाउट जीएसटी. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट बिल नंबर इज 122. ये याद रखिए, पूछा जाएगा. दिस विल इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन लोकसभा बाय फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर श्री अरुण जेटली इन 19 December 2014, passed by the House in 6 May 2015. The bill was passed by Upper House Rajya Sabha on 3 August 2016 and amended bill was passed by Lok Sabha on 8 August 2016. Proposed model of GST and the rate. GST system is planned to be implemented in India as proposed by the empowered committee, under which the GST will be divided into 3 parts. SGST यानी कि State Goods and Service Tax, Central Goods and Service Tax और Integrated Goods and Service Tax. Both SGST यानी कि State और Central will be levied on the taxable value of a transaction. The GST rate is expected to be around 8 to 20%. After the combined GST rate is fixed, the state and the center will decide on the SGST and CGST rates at present. Advantage क्या है? Okay, देखिए आगे. This model is a single tax model and tax on tax will be removed. Many indirect tax will be merged as a single tax. All the products and service will provide at same price in all the states. मतलब हर एक ज़्यादातर प्रोडक्ट्स के जो रेट थे वो पहले अलग अलग होते थे हर एक स्टेट में, लेकिन अब इसके बाद क्या हो गया, हर जगह जो है सेम रेट हो गया. एज द रेट ऑफ टैक्स विल बी सेम इन ऑल ओवर इंडिया. दिस इज द बिगेस्ट एडवांटेज ऑफ जीएसटी बिल इन इंडिया. आफ्टर दिस द टैक्स इज नॉट एप्लीकेबल ऑन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हैंड. सो फॉर मैन्युफैक्चरर्स इट इज ईजी टू ग्रो देयर बिजनेस एंड डेवलप इट. नाउ एक्साइज एंड सम अदर टैक्सेस आर एप्लीकेबल टू द मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पॉइंट. आफ्टर दिस these will applicable at consumption point. All the products where multiple taxes where applicable will be cheaper, like excise duty and VAT. Both will come to about 30% of tax, but in GST it is assumed to be 18 to 20%. According to a study by the Nuclear Council of Applied Economic Research, full implementation of the GST could expand India's growth of gross domestic product by 0.9 to 1.7% point. By implementing the GST, India will gain 15 billion a year. It will promote more export, create more employment opportunity and boost growth. Disadvantage क्या है? The service tax in India is now 15%, but the proposed GST is about 18 to 20%. All the service will be costlier, and this one of the disadvantage of GST bill on common person. GST is also having 3 types of taxes and all have to be maintained, and this is not going too easy for small businessmen. GST will not only improve ease of doing business, reduce the burden of taxes on people, but also make one nation, one tax a reality. ठीक है. Next, a Make in India campaign. Make in India is an ambitious campaign launched by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 25th September in 2014 in New Delhi. Ultimate objective, इसका objective क्या था? To make India a renowned manufacturing hub for key sector. Companies across the globe would be invited to make investment and set up factories and expand their facilities in India and use India's highly talented and skilled manpower to create world-class zero-defect products. Mission is to manufacture in India and sell the products well-fied. मतलब मेन लक्ष्य क्या था इसका? जो भी चीजें बनाए वो इंडिया में बने लेकिन बिके पूरे विश्व में. ठीक है. This campaign has targeted to make a call to call a top company of well-identified countries. Some selected domestic companies who are leading in the field of innovation and new technology have also been invited. There is a special unit in the Commerce Ministry named Invest India, which help in guiding all the top foreign investors in terms of regulatory and policy issue, as well as assist in obtaining the regulatory clearance. The government of India is making a huge effort in order to reduce any type of burden on the inventor. There is an arrangement of a dedicated team ready to answer all the queries from business entities through the web portal makeinindia.com. There is a back and support team also in order to respond to specific queries within 72 hours of duration. Almost 25 key sectors such as aviation, chemical, IT, automobile, textile, port, pharmaceutical, leather, hospital, tourism, wellness, railway, etc. have been identified by the government to work for the inventors and become a world leader. India is a nation which ranked 113th on the ease of doing business scale. How this would be achieved? Skill development program would be launched specially for people from rural and poor ones from urban cities. Individuals aged 15 to 35 years get high quality training in the following key areas such as welding, machineries, painting, nursing to help elder people. Over 1000 training center would be opened across India in the next 2 years. Benefit क्या है? This will help in creating job market for over 10 million people in India. Manufacturing done here would boost India's GDP, trade and economic growth, fortify the rupee, development of rural areas, ease of business और upgradation of technology. Benefit है तो disadvantage भी होगी. Negligence of agriculture. Negligence of agriculture मतलब agriculture को नजरअंदाज करना, लॉस फॉर स्मॉल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स और डेप्लीशन ऑफ नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज. नेक्स्ट देखिए रोल ऑफ मीडिया एंड डेमोक्रेसी. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये. Media came into existence in 1780 with the introduction of a newspaper, namely the Bengal Gazette. And since then, it becomes an integral part of our life. It is not only the source of information which may affect the normal human being in his day-to-day functioning, but also keep them informed of development, national and international. So, media played the role of watchdog of the governmental functionaries. India has the largest democracy in the world and media has a powerful presence in the country. It has now becoming the backbone of a democracy, which makes us aware of various social, political and economical activities happening inside the country and around the world. Media act like a mirror in which we can see the bare truth and harsh realities of life clearly. It's also an eye-opener and reminds politicians about their unfulfilled promises at the time of election time to time. Mass media has become the lifeline of country. It is almost difficult to live without newspaper and TV news channels in today's scenario. Not only in the metro cities, but the population live in villages also get benefited by media presence. Impact क्या है? Impact of media cannot be ruled out. It has some positive as well as negative impacts on our society. Sometimes excessive coverage of hype of sensitive news has led to communal riots and constant repetition of the news, especially sensational news, breeds apathy and insensitivity. Media should take utmost care in airing or publishing such sensational news. Media has big responsibility towards nation and their every news or move is closely followed by the people, so they must have to make sure about the consequence. Conclusion, and no one is perfect in this world and so is the media. Where here I am not degrading the media, rather I would say there is still a lot of scope for improvement by which media can raise up to the aspiration of the people for which it is meant. The present media revolution has helped people in making an informed decision and this has led to beginning of a new era in a democracy. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट. Women empowerment refers to increasing and improving the social, economic, political, and legal strength of the women to ensure equal right to women and to make them confident enough to claim their rights. The most famous saying said by the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is to awaken the people. It is the woman who must be awakened. Once she is on the move, the family moves, the village moves, the nation moves in India. ठीक है, तो पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू ने जो वुमेन्स के लिए बोला था आप वो इसमें ऐड कर सकते हैं. Why need of women empowerment in India and some steps taken by government? As we all know that India is a male dominated country where males are dominated in every area and females are forced to be responsible for only family care and live in the home, including other many restrictions. Almost 50% of the population in India is covered by the female only. So the full development of country depends on the half population means women who are not empowered and still restricted by many social taboos. In such condition, we cannot say that our country would be developed in the future without empowering it. Its half population means women. If we want to make our country a developed country, first of all, it is very necessary to empower women by the effort of men, government, law, and women too. ठीक है, सोशो पॉलिटिकल राइट टू वर्क, राइट टू एजुकेशन, राइट टू डिसाइड फॉर देमसेल्व्स एटसेट्रा फॉर द वुमेन वर completely restricted by the male members of family. Some of the ill practices against women have been eliminated by the open-minded and great Indian people. Through the continuous effort of the Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Britishers were forced to eliminate the ill practice of Sati Pratha. Later, other famous social reformer of the India, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Acharya Vinoba Bhave, Swami Vivekanand, etc., also had raised their voice and worked hard for the upliftment of women in India society. In India, the Widow Remarriage Act, Vidhva Punarvivaha Act, 1856 was initiated by the continuous effort of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar in order to improve the condition of widow in the country. ठीक है, तो महिलाओं के लिए जिन ने काम किया वो आप यहाँ पे ऐड कर सकती हैं. सम ऑफ द एक्ट पास बाय द पार्लियामेंट आर इक्वल रिम्यूनरेशन एक्ट 1976, ड्यूरी प्रोहिबिशन एक्ट 1961, इमोरल ट्रैफिक Act 1956, Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1979, Maternity Benefit Act 1961, Commission of Sati Act 1987, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006, Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Technique Act 1994, Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Act 2030, etc. in order to empower women with legal rights. तो जो आपको पता है वो आप ऐड कर सकते हैं, जरूरी नहीं सारे करें, एक दो भी. In order to provide safety to women and reduce crime against women in India, government has passed another act, Juvenile Justice, Care and Protection of Children Bill 2015, especially after Nirbhaya case when an accused juvenile was released. ठीक है. Next, what is cashless economy? In a cashless economy, most of the transaction will be done by digital, means like a banking, debit and credit cards, POS, point of sales machine, digitally wallets, etc. ठीक है, मतलब डिजिटली हो गया सब कुछ, कैशलेस, कैश में कुछ भी सामान ना लेके आप उसे ई बैंकिंग करके, डेबिट क्रेडिट करके, या POS मशीन है, डिजिटल वॉलेट है, इनके द्वारा किसी चीज का भुगतान करना या ट्रांजैक्शन जो भी होती है. इन सिंपलर वर्ड्स, नो लिक्विड मनी और पेपर करेंसी will be caused by the people in given country. In a cashless economy, the third party will be in possession of your money. He will allow you to transact that money whenever it is needed. If it is not needed, then the third party can use that money. Third party can be government or any other public or private sector bank. Pros of a cashless economy. Positive impact देखें तो there is a decline in the crime rate in India during demonetization. According to Union Defense Minister, after demonetization, the crime rate in Mumbai and in India has dropped to half. Attack on parallel economy. This is one of the most important reasons why cashless societies must. People who hoard money under their bed, also known as black money, people who launder money bypassing banking channels, terrorists who need money to finance their terror, etc. will run out of business now. Size of parallel economy will reduce substantially. Financial inclusion. Digital economy will help to enhance our current banking system. There will be increased access to credit for people who did not fall in any banking network. Financial inclusion will automatically reduce poverty. Increase the tax net. All the transactions that are done by monitored and traced back to a given individual. If Official from tax department smell something fishy that they can trace the money transaction back to the individual. Security and convenience. Last but not the least is security and convenience. You don't have to carry a wallet with money in it. You just use your mobile phone on credit card for transaction. It is very hassle free and already going on in urban areas for the countries. Cons भी है साथ साथ. Security, cyber attack, fraud and power outages. Have to trust government or third party. As I said earlier, there is no money in your hand. All the money is digital. So either they are in control of bank or government or any other third party. You have to trust government or bank blindly because everything is under the possession. This could be scary because if tomorrow something happens, you will be left with no hard cash. Reduced liquidity means bad. आगे देखिए, reduced liquidity means bad for certain sector. There are certain sector which depend upon high level of transaction sector like real estate, jewelry, retail industry. मतलब ये transaction पर based है. तो and eating joints, cements and other SME will be affected badly because of cashless society. It means a lot of people who are employed by these sector also going to be affected. मतलब कुछ को फायदा हुआ है तो किसी को नुकसान भी हुआ है इसका. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है 10th, टेररिज्म. Terrorism is the use of fear and act of violence in order to intimidate societies or governments. Many different types of social or political organization might use terrorism to try to achieve their goals. People who do terrorism are called terrorists. It is difficult to explain terrorism. Terrorism has no official criminal law definition at the international level. Common definition of terrorism refers to violent acts which are intended to create fear. Terror. They may be done by religious, political, or ideological goal and often target civilians. A threat to the world. Terrorism has become a big national and international problem all over the world. It is a global issue which has affected almost all the nations throughout the world, directly or indirectly. Opposing terrorism has been tried by many countries. However, terrorists are still getting support by someone. India had faced lots of challenges such as poverty, population growth, hunger, illiteracy, inequality, and many more. However, terrorism is highly dangerous still now, affecting the mankind and humanity. It is more than dangerous and frightening disease which is affecting the people mentally and intellectually. Some of the example of terror attack are 1993 Bombay bombings, attack the Akshardham temple in Gujarat 2002, 2008 Mumbai attack, 2016 Uri attack. According to data from the Global Terrorism Database, more than 61,000 incidents of non-state terrorism, claiming over 140,000 lives, have been recorded from 2000 to 2014. In India, from 2005, 707 people died and 3,200 injured due to terror attack. Types of terrorism. There are many kinds of terrorism in the world like state terrorism, religious terrorism, Al-Qaeda, left-wing terrorism, right-wing terrorism, issue-oriented terrorism, narco-terrorism, etc. And terrorism found in India includes ethno-nationalist terrorism, religious terrorism, left-wing and narco-terrorism. Some of the dangerous groups named as Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Hizab-ul-Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Liberation Tiger of Tamil Eelam, Student Islamic Movement of India, etc. Conclusion यही है, terrorism is a potential threat to the humanity, so all the nation in the world should unite against terrorism and take some strict measures prevent from terrorist. Okay, तो ये हो गए 10 ऐसे, बाकी के 10 जो है नेक्स्ट पार्ट में देखेंगे. Thank you so much.